So let's read the question. P is a point which is equidistant from two lines L and M intersecting at point A. Show that the line AP bisects the angle between them. So let's understand this question. See, we have two lines L and M. Now this over here is a point P. Point P is equidistant from the lines L and M. Equidistant means equal distance. So the distance of point P from line L is the same as the distance of point P from line M. So point P is equidistant from L and M. Now whenever you're finding the distance of a point from a line, it is always the perpendicular distance. So whenever I want the distance of a point P from a line L, drop a perpendicular from this point onto the line. So as you can see, this over here is 90 degrees. I'll write it. So this is 90. Similarly, I want the distance of point P from line M. So drop a perpendicular from P onto the line M. So this over here is 90. So remember, whenever you want the distance of a point from a line, it is always the perpendicular distance. So just drop a perpendicular from the point onto the line. So now we're given the distance of point P from line L and M is the same. That means PB is equal to PC. So P, distance from line L is PB. Distance of point P from line M is PC. So distance is same, so PB is equal to PC. This is what is meant. I repeat, P is equidistant from L and M. So distance of P from L and M is the same. Distance of P from L, PB. Distance of point P from line M, PC. So PB is equal to PC. Now, the two lines L and M intersect at point A. Lines L and M intersect at point A. Show that the line AP, so this line over here, that is the blue line AP, bisects the angle between them. Between what? Between the two lines. So basically, we have to show that the line AP is bisecting this angle over here. I repeat, we have to show the line AP is bisecting this entire angle. So we have to show line AP is bisecting this angle. Bisect means to cut into two equal parts. So basically, we have to show that this angle over here is equal to this angle over here. I repeat, see, what does the angle bisector do? It divides the entire angle in two equal parts. So how do we show AP is bisecting this angle? That means show these two angles are equal. That means AP is bisecting this angle. So what do we have to prove? This angle is equal to this angle. So I'll write over here, what do we have to prove? We have to prove that this angle over here, angle BAP, is equal to this angle over here, angle CAP. I repeat, how do we prove AP is bisecting this angle? What is to bisect the angle? Divide in two equal parts. So just show these two parts are equal, that is these two angles are equal, therefore AP is the angle bisector. So now, let's begin. So we are done with to prove. Next, write down what is given to you. So we're given that PB is equal to PC. This is given to us, and the two angles are 90. That is angle B is equal to angle C, that is 90. Now let's begin with the proof. So see, what do we have to do? We have to show these two angles to be equal. So whenever we want to show two sides to be equal or two angles to be equal, what do? Identify two triangles which have these as their parts, show them to be congruent, you'll get these two things as equal by CPCT. So which is the triangle which has this as an angle? Triangle BPA. Similarly, which is the triangle which has this as an angle? Triangle CPA. So we're basically taking this triangle and this triangle. I repeat, identify triangles which have these angles as their part. So this angle belongs to this triangle, this angle belongs to this triangle. So let's try to prove these two triangles to be congruent. Triangle ABP and triangle ACP. So proof, in triangle ABP and triangle ACP. So see, what do I know? The first thing I know is that these two angles are 90 degrees. So the moment you see right angle triangles, we'll try to use Rhs criteria, right angle hypotenuse side. So let's first write the right angles are equal. So angle B is equal to angle C. Right? Next, what do we know? BP is equal to CP. So BP is equal to CP. So these two things are given to us. So I'll write over here, these two things are given to us. So we have two right angle triangles. This over here is the right angle. What is this over here? S. So I'm looking for the Rhs criteria. Let's check the hypotenuse. Which is the hypotenuse in this triangle? Side opposite the 90 degree AP. Similarly, which is the hypotenuse in this triangle? AP. Now, is AP same? Yes, AP is a common side. AP is part of this triangle. AP is also part of this triangle. So AP is a common side. So I can say AP is equal to AP. What is the reason? Common side. So what is this? H. So RHS criteria. So in two right angle triangles, if the hypotenuse on one side are the same, the two triangles are congruent. So basically these two triangles are congruent. Which criteria? RHS criteria. Now how do we write the congruence? Take the help of this. BP is equal to CP. So I'll say triangle BP is congruent to triangle CP. Right? Now what is remaining over here? A. What is remaining over here? A. Write down 1, 2, 3 and 1, 2, 3. Now let's check. First of all, angle B should be equal to angle C. Get the angle corresponding to B. B is first letter here. First letter corresponds to first letter. So B is corresponding to C. Correct. BP should be equal to CP. Get the side corresponding to BP. BP is first two letters here. This will correspond to first two letters CP. BP is equal to CP. Check. Get the side corresponding to AP. Second and third letter. I repeat, what is AP? Second and third letter. This will correspond to second and third letter AP. So AP is equal to AP. So correct statement. What is the criteria we've used? RHS. So RHS congruence criteria. So RHS congruence criteria. So remember, the moment you see two right angle triangles, try to use the RHS criteria. Right angle, hypotenuse side. So now that we have the two triangles as congruent, we can get these two angles equal by CPCT. So how do we get it? I'll once again write the congruence statement. Triangle BPA is congruent to triangle CPA, right? Now what is this angle over here? This is angle A of this triangle. This is angle A of this triangle. So just find angle A of this triangle is corresponding to what? This is what triangle BPA. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So look for angle A in the congruence statement for triangle BPA. Triangle BPA is over here. Where is A here? So third letter will correspond to third letter here. That means angle A of this triangle is equal to angle A of this triangle. So what is angle A of triangle BPA? Angle A of triangle BPA, this over here. So this is angle A of triangle BPA. What is this? Angle BAP is equal to angle A of triangle CPA. This is triangle CPA. What is angle A for this? This over here. That is angle CAP. So angle BAP is equal to angle CAP. So because these two angles are equal, what does that mean? That means AP over here is the angle bisector. So first of all, why are these two angles equal? CPCT, corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Because these two angles are equal, this implies AP is the angle bisector. Hence proved. So remember, whenever you want to prove some line is the angle bisector, what does the angle bisector do? It divides this entire angle in two equal parts. So just show these two parts are equal. That means AP is dividing this entire angle in two equal parts. So it is the angle bisector. So this is how you solve this question. So let me do a recap. A very important thing, whenever you want to find the distance of a point from a line, it is always the perpendicular distance. So drop a perpendicular from the point onto the line. So here we're given the point P is equidistant from L and M. That means the distance of point P from line L, that is PB, is equal to the distance of point P from line M, that is PC. Next, these two angles are 90 degrees. We have to show AP is the angle bisector. That means we basically have to show these two angles are equal. So now whenever we want to show two parts to be equal, that is two sides or two angles, what do? Identify two different triangles which have these as their parts, prove them to be congruent. So I took these two triangles. Now the moment I see two right angle triangles, I'll try for RHS criteria. Right angle, hypotenuse is the common side, and S, these two sides are given to me. So by RHS criteria, the two triangles are congruent, and by CPCT, these two angles are equal. Since these two angles are equal, that means AP is the angle bisector for the entire angle PAC. Right? So this is how you solve this question.